When the Academy Award nominations were announced last month, observers were surprised All Quiet on the Western Front received 9, including Best International Film and Best Picture. Based on a 1929 novel, it was a remake of an earlier winner. It was recorded in German, and it came not so long after 1917, a more artistic approach to filming the horrors of war. So what brought this front to the forefront? Well, clearly Felix Kammerer's performance as a young soldier who enlists in the German army during the closing days of World War I is hard to ignore. With mud caked on his face, he reveals the horrors of battle, running from one foxhole to another. As death spills in front of him, he conveys the pain of loss and tries to find calm in the midst of this storm. Kammerer is clearly one of the reasons this front succeeds. But then there's also the film's music. Relying heavily on 3 notes, it hammers home the gravity of the situation. Toss in effective sound, photography, and visual effects, and you can see this stacks up with any of the other nominees for Best Picture. While director Edward Berger pulls away from the action repeatedly to show activity at a higher level, it's his time in the trenches that resonate. Kammerer has an expressive face that telegraphs much of the film's drama. He gets repeated wake-up calls too, and does what he can to ease his conscience about the job he's expected to perform. All Quiet is loud and forceful, an anti-war film that doesn't create heroes or count its virtues. While a dubbed version is running on Netflix, this might be the one you want to see with subtitles, just so that you can get the actors' vocal nuances. There's plenty of emotion here, but there's also a sorrow that never seems to disappear. While 1917, directed by Sam Mendes, was a much better film, this All Quiet on the Western Front holds its own, bringing history to life in ways action film directors rarely consider. It deserves to be in the mix. With your Movies in a Minute, I'm Bruce Miller.